it's been a while since I uploaded, and I was just really curious to look at the Deutschland subreddit just because of why Germans like to watch basically videos of foreigners that like Germany, which I'm actually one of them. And there are basically two reasons from my perspective. Okay, three reasons. Okay, Nummer ein ist Ninan von 99 Luftballons. I always listen to the song whenever I go for walks. Plus, I just love her voice. It's just like super to my ears. If anyone that's from Germany that basically know who she is, oh my goodness, the German version is just sehr perfect. Nummer zwei ist die deutsche Flagge an die Hintergrund meinen Haus. Basically, I had this flag for quite some time now since it's made out of marker, and I always find Germany just having a gorgeous flag. I mean, rot und gelb. I mean, that's just ist, you know, like, I don't know. It's a gorgeous flag. Und Nummer drei, no, wait, yeah, das ist richtig. Nummer drei ist this Splation. I'm not sure how to say English because my German is not that good. Oder mein Deutsch ist nicht perfect. Entschuldigung, Leute. Basically, I've studied German since ich bin 13 Jahren alt. So like around basically the 8th grade, give or take. And I was just watching a show. I'm sure for anyone that'll be from India, I just want to say Namaste Latkid or Latkid. My Hindi is really bad. I heard this is really popular in our country, and this is supposed to be null oder neuville episode, but I had to speak in French. Of I think it's called Lamput. When when Doc's Best tries to goose his numbers by turning to counterfeit. I gotta look up the show later because it actually just gotten popular here in the States, and this is supposed to be like a really popular cartoon for like Indian children, I believe. So besides that, plus, I mean, just look at the logo. It's pretty cool how they have that. I don't know. I'm weird. Trust me, I grew up with Cartoon Network. After just basically going through like depression and my suicidal thoughts and my social journalist anxiety because I have not left the house for, believe it or not, 5 days now. And I just want to say for the ones that have been stumbling upon my channel, you know, they're reading the comments, I had to thank you a lot for this. I thought I could just talk about Germany just because, well, I want to distract myself so that my suicidal thoughts can actually go down and just read something about other countries because, well, if you have not noticed in our house, all these country flags. You got Hong Kong. It is a country, right? I should know, like, you should know it's a country because people don't think it is, but it is because it's outside of China. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I know I cannot pronounce it. That's supposed to be the Dutch-French flag. I mean, it would be like a Belgian flag, I guess, for people that are maybe from France. The Jamaican flag, Finnish flag, the Malaysian flag, the Quebec flag, because I like Quebec. Plus, I do have my French-Canadian pillow that I designed. That's because we got, I think Cajun French descent, which is Southern French descent. My asexual flag. Of course, the Germany flag I just mentioned. The Australian flag, I know there's some to wear down because I've been having them for like a year hanging up. And not to mention the Italian flag, the Irish flag, the French flag, definitely Ukrainian flag, and my one piece, well, that's more like a drawing, but I guess you could say it's a little flag, and South Korea. So, I apologize, I just had to share that. The reason why I want to share this because I just wanted to say for anyone that, like, that has been watching my videos, I cannot think of more than enough. Deutschland, how to Google translate this, because my German is not that good, and I could clean up my face. That's why I haven't took a shower since you last left anywhere. It's been almost a week since I cleaned myself. Deutschland, es gibt nicht, what I'm trying to say is, Germany doesn't exist. Now, the reason why I want to say this is because as a person that struggles with social anxiety and that likes to be out in Mother Nature and take pictures, because I know people talk about like how German laws are better and how you actually don't have to pay for ambulance. Trust me, it's not good out here. If you basically get a broken leg, you're screwed. You're gonna die, so to speak, because you gotta pay probably like 20, okay, 20,000 euros in debt, so to speak, right? It's, trust me, we're kind of corrupted. People say we're the land of the free. No, we're not. We're the land of the suffering, so to speak. especially for mental health. Not to mention racism is still a problem here. It depends where you're from. The thing is that a lot of people like to talk about like how, you know, like education is good and how, I don't know, like the scenery is nice, which it is, because I looked up a lot of like photos like in like the country of Germany all over, from like Berlin to like Frankfurt to basically Dusseldorf, you know, this so on. There's one thing that really kind of bugs me though, because I take pictures all the time whenever I go out in public sometimes, especially the sunsets, because out here in Arizona, in my Staunton, basically we kind of have like the best sunsets, one of the best sunsets on Earth besides Hawaii, if that counts, right? Because we're the Grand Canyon state and we are a desert state, so to speak, right? We're the only desert state besides like California, so to speak. Yeah, we're like, it's like, if you're living in Bavaria compared to like the rest of Germany, it's like Arizona compared to like, what's to say, I don't know, Illinois, maybe North Carolina. Well, they're still different states. We're much different than the rest of the country, right? Not including California or Nevada. It's kind of like that. I looked up, I think it is called, like, Dion, what is it? And plus I have Pustek with me. Hello, It's a little shy. It's called, oh man, what is it? Right to my own picture. I'm not sure how you say in Germany. Basically, I've looked up online that Germany is basically kind of the worst country you can ever go to when it comes to like photography. I could be wrong because I did see people that do vlogs and whatnot, especially one of my favorite channels that I watch when it comes to languages, besides Geography Now, of course. Oh my goodness, I need to drink some water. Ugh, you splash it, Wasser. It's called Easy German oder Easy Deutsch. They basically would like educate people how to like learn the German language. It's a really awesome channel. The thing is that you cannot film in like certain places. Like if you're on a crowd, like how I would do like my videos out in public, that's fine. However, though, let's just say if you're inside a grocery store, maybe a restaurant, you can get like in deep trouble if you actually would have someone noticing that you might be like capturing something on your camera. That's how I call it. It basically means filming, right? I just like to call it capturing my own dialect, because the thing is, let's just say, I'm not sure if this is right, like if someone was harassing me, because trust me, I had to like expose a lot of people out here in the past because I get harassed a lot, and it's for my safety, literally. Plus, I'm not sure if this counts, we are a one-party state, so I can do whatever I please. I mean, unless it's like a certain private building or something, I don't know. I try not to rap with these laws so much. Like, I'm always out in public in a way, right? Plus, in my own home as well. The thing is that, like, if you were basically filming, like, someone like me, for example, like, if I was basically sitting, like, in the sink, okay, and you're taking a picture of me, I could have basically press charges or sue you because you would post it on the internet without my consent. I know that Germany was that strict. Like, here in the US, we won't care. I mean, it does depend from person to person. Like, it's just rude, but we don't give a damn. I mean, at least from my experience, still though, like for me, I don't like to do that to people unless they're harassing me. Then yeah, I'm gonna get you on camera because I want to make sure that you don't get near me, and I'll have proof that you're making me a victim, so to speak, right? Because I had people that would like talk to me like sexually, like the homeless man before, and approaching me, touching me, or something. Like, no, don't do that. Especially since I'm asexual, that helps. It's bad enough that I had two people, a bisexual man and a woman, that basically tried to touch me inappropriately. Do not do that, or else I'll get the phone on you. And yeah, trust me, I don't like to be around a lot of people. I know. Plus, I don't have any friends. I'm kind of ich habe keine Freunde. Because ich hasse that mention. I just don't like people. And I know that seems harsh, but when you go do a lot of trauma in your life and you have deep trust issues, you just don't want to be around anyone. And it's always been like that for me. So, since I kind of like relate to the German culture because ich bin introvertiert und independent, so to speak, I can kind of relate to the German culture, most of the Finnish culture, because I don't like the loud crowds. It bugs the hell out of me. especially since I'm autistic. Um, I'm really polite towards other people unless they mess with me, of course. Then I'll just get my phone out. I know that sounds weird. I don't know. But, um, it's just that after just looking up about those laws, it's really amazing. I'm not sure for anyone that may be watching my videos from Germany or that may be speaking German, but it's something that I looked up that you can actually go to prison for it's taken three Jahren, like 2 years, I think. I mean, I think it depends on like how you like harass that person. I'm not sure if I basically took a photo of someone them eating like a cheeseburger, not harass them or anything, like just taking like a quick picture and then just leave, they could like arrest me for it. Like I heard that basically Germany is so strict on their privacy. I want to show this very quick. It's a map of the Welt. How much time I got left? Okay, good. I bet us 3 minutes. I got 2 minutes left. The thing is, yeah, where is it? I found this on Google. This is on Reddit. It's basically the subreddit Europe. What you see here in the blue is basically like the countries have Street View. Like Google, you know how they always like to record streets and whatnot. Of course, Africa, well, most of the continent is really poor, and I'm sure they have restricted areas and might be dangerous. That's why you don't see much outside of like South Africa, maybe parts of Nigeria somewhere, etc. But if you see here in Europe, right, you have Norway, you have Finland, okay, Sweden, England, even Iceland, but not that many people live there, Spain, France, etc., Italy down here. Look at Germany, okay? It's like non-existent unless it's like the big cities. I'm thinking like, what the hell? And I'm thinking Switzerland and Austria are maybe a little bit blind here. I think those three included. Basically, the German-spoken countries are really strict for their privacy. Belarus, I'm guessing it's the same thing. I don't know much about Belarus, so what's going on over there. Got less than a minute left. But I just thought I could actually just share this because it's like as though that, Germans are really strict, like they would not even have like the homes being shown, like they would have like the street views being like all like blurred out. Like out here, you will see homes all the time. Like I don't give up my address or anything. Plus, I do not want anyone to do that because that happened in the past and people doxed me, and it'd be nice if they got arrested for what they did, especially where my brother worked. But that's straight up illegal. It should be illegal. But basically, that's just what I found on here. I got like 10 seconds left because, I don't know. This is just really interesting, and yeah, it's Austria, not Switzerland, but these two countries, they're really strict on Google Street View. So for anyone else from Germany, like, how do you feel about this, really? I just find it fascinating because I thought, like, Germany doesn't exist.